Today we go over exciting news for Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the sequel trilogy. This is Mikey Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, these past couple of weeks we've been learning a whole lot more about this movie that will be directed by J.J. Abrams at the very end of this month of July. Now, what's really exciting is we've been learning a whole lot more today about Episode 9, such as Keri Russell being cast for the final film of this trilogy, quite possibly even as the character of Mara that we actually heard about 2 months ago, which is leading a lot of people to believe that she could very well be portraying the character of Mara Jade. However, a big announcement apparently is set to come for Star Wars Episode 9 by the end of July, and this is actually raising a ton of questions as to exactly what could be revealed involving Episode 9 officially when it comes to this big announcement by Disney and Lucasfilm. A lot of people are thinking right now that it could very well be the title reveal, in order to involve some excitement in between now and the release of Episode 9, but me personally, I think that's way too soon for a title reveal, and I do believe that that will be held off until January to February of 2019. Just wouldn't make any sense to add a title, as, you know, they're using a code name right now called Trixie, which used to be Black Diamond. The other possibility is that we could very well be getting a major cast announcement. We've been hearing about all of these different reports of all these different, actors and actresses being involved in Episode 9, such as the group of male actors in their 20s working with Adam Driver, which they are assumed to be the Knights of Ren. So I think that if they really wanted to surprise the fans, this big announcement could very well be the reveal that the Knights of Ren will be involved in Episode 9 and exactly who will be playing them. So, looking past everything, I think that the other possibility is that they could officially announce Mark Hamill's return for Star Wars Episode 9. In case you guys missed it just yesterday, ironically, both John Boyega and Mark Hamill at the same exact time on Instagram or Twitter, I believe it was, they posted up a picture of the countdown to Episode 9's release, which is 532 days from this point forward. We still got a ways to go, however, we don't have all that much to go until we see an official trailer for Episode 9. It's gonna come faster than you think it is, guys, because, we got filming starting up very, very soon. Then we're gonna be getting a lot of news involving Episode 9 when it comes to all the different tones and the directions that Episode 9 will be going into, including some promo images, etc. And then we have Star Wars Celebration in April of 2019. Now, the other big announcement possibility at the very end of July for Episode 9, I think could maybe, and I'm just saying maybe, it could very well be a production teaser trailer, very much similar to what they did with The Last Jedi. Do you guys remember this? Back years ago, they had a little production teaser for Star Wars Episode 8. They could very well have actually filmed something in secret to use for a production teaser for Episode 9 to let all the fans around the world know that Episode 9 is now in the principal photography stage. Now, I think that J.J. Abrams, since he's involving, a lot of prequel trilogy continuity to entering into the mix of this movie, I think it's going to be a special movie for sure. Since The Last Jedi, I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible, involving how J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio wrote the script, and how they're going to actually interact with all these different characters, and how things will actually come out to be at the very end of this movie. So I'm just crossing my fingers that JJ is able to really pull it off and knock it out of the park and really do an excellent job at wrapping up the entire Skywalker saga and all 9 Star Wars movies into one magnificent film. Now, what's really great to hear is that John Williams is indeed back on board for Episode 9, and as I stated in my last couple of videos, he doesn't believe that Rey's lineage is irrelevant, that she's a nobody. He doesn't believe in that. He believes that there is some relevance to that character's backstory when it comes to her bloodline. And I think that, we're going to get some big surprises. Obviously, as stated before, this movie's going to have a lot of big surprises. So let's wait and see exactly what JJ and Chris Terrio have in store for us. Again, I think it's going to be easier for us to, you know, kind of get an idea of what episode 9 is going to be like once we get a little teaser trailer, most likely at the very end of this year, or at the very latest at Star Wars Celebration of 2019. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about this, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon we hear them moans again.